Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back, all my machine heads, to another episode of our realistic farming here on Huron County, Michigan map, the 16X map. So, it has been about 3 days since the last time that we talked and the last time that we did things, and in big Fury style, we've changed stuff. I've decided to go, I got rid of the sheds and everything, and I decided to go round bales instead of square. So what I did is I took all of the straw, all of the hay, all of what silage we had made, and I put it up in our silo, and I made total mix rations with it. So we're all ready to go. I'll show you when we get up there. And I've got these things fermenting right here. I've got one that is silage. And then I got some that are grass. Just got to wait for them to be silage, then they can go right in the silo. It took me a few seconds to get that one out. I've also put in a fertilizer maker. This is going to take our manure, and it's going to go here. We are going to sell the slurry. And I'll show you. But as we go up there, let's go see. Today, we are going to have a little tutorial about our seed maker. So let's take a few minutes and make some seed. And then if we got some time, we'll make some silage bales. So let's get in here and get this bad boy warmed up. Make sure that I shut the garage door. Open it up. I also have to... I don't think this one needs to warm up too bad. I also have to change the speed on the seeder. I have it a little bit faster than what I wanted to. You'd think I'd, have some sort of electronic gate opener, garage door opener. Let's see how much fertilizer we have. 690 fertilizer. And you can see, look at it creeping up there, okay? Down in the right-hand corner. And this is on 28-day months at 2x speed, and I'm still making fertilizer at a decent pace. So, it can be done. All I do is dump the manure straight in here, and this converts it over to solid fertilizer. We had the liquid fertilizer, and we changed back to solid because it's better. I am going to be downloading the mod from the in-game mod hub and getting rid of these rollers, so you guys know. There is a mod that allows me to take the seeder and put it into a rolled state. And there's also a mod that allows me to eliminate rolling altogether. So these two will be gone and go from there. So anyways, I'm going to give you guys a tutorial. So before we get going, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing fantastic. Here's our sell point. This is where we're going to sell our milk. What we're going to do is simulate on the farm that they are coming to get it. And we're just going to sell it ourselves right here. And basically we get prepaid for it. I also added 2 sheds to the farm for bales. Shebang. Look at this thing. Looks like it was an old converted... look at this. This thing all opens and everything. It's kind of neat. It looks like it was a converted workshop. Look at this. So you could technically use this as a workshop. I'm going to use it for bales. Because I got thinking about it, and as much as I liked the square baler, and that shed down there is the exact same. So as much as I liked the square baler, it needed so much horsepower to drag it. And I'll show you real quick. We'll go this way. Now this thing is not peppy, but this thing holds 1,000 liters. This thing right here is perfect for making seeds. I'll show you when we get up here. Now, this is my new swather mower. One of the best mods to ever come out for Fs22 is the swather. Now, as you can see, I've got this disconnected right here. It comes with a conditioner, so you can literally make hay right off the bat, which is super realistic because a conditioner on a mower will start the drying process of a mower. It is super realistic. It basically it eliminates the tedding altogether. So all you have to do is mow, and you got hay. And game-wise, we can just bale it, be done with it. But this one comes with a conditioner that you can disconnect. Now when we mow it, we can mow grass and bale silage bales right after it. All right, so let's get over here, and then I got to add some things, and I'll get you started, and I got to clean the seat up that I had done way before. All right, so this little piece of machinery is from the AGI pack. And let me show you where it is located. The best way to find it, I found out, is to go to right here, which is your trailers button, all the way down where it says belt systems. All the way over, you'll see the AGI pack, okay, where it starts. The UTX 44 is a regular, basically, conveyor belt. You dumps about. The seed treater, which is what I got, the FX seed treater. Conveyor belts an alternate way to load your trailers. This conveyor is able to produce seeds directly from your grains. This is what I was talking about before. Comes with a Westie. This one here is made for filling the AGI silo that comes with the pack. And then so on and so forth. This is the Batco, which is just another form of it. Then you've got the one here, which is also used for filling the West Steel hopper bin, the AGI flat bottom bin. It's pretty cool. But what you need to make seeds is this thing right here, the FX seed treater. When you buy it in here, it's $37,000. It comes right here. Okay. Now with this, you are going to need. Going to go down to pallets, and you are going to need, whoops, not pallets, big bags, is it? Where is it? Where is my seed treater? That's what I got, my seed sauce. I thought it was under pallets. Oh, there it is, yes. Oh, wait, there it is. It was under pallets. I must not have let it load fast enough. I was like, wait, I just looked this up 10 seconds ago. You're going to come under pallets, and you're going to scroll all the way over till you see the seed treating liquid. 3,400, it's 1,050 liters. Now, don't panic, because even though it's only 1,000 liters, it is expensive. But guess what? You don't use much of it. I'm telling you, I'm going to show you how this is used. Okay? So I call this the seed sauce. Okay, you need this, and you can't sell it. You can't do anything. So make sure when you're buying it that you use it all up completely, and then when you're gone, buy another one, because it is quite pricey. $34.50 for this seed sauce, but you do need it. But keep in mind, you're also making seeds. So even if you were to sell the seeds, normally I would come in, and after the debacle I had last time, I wanted to just start buying these seeds, but I wanted to demonstrate this mod. So we're just going to go this way. I just have to remind myself to switch seeds because I planted this whole little 7-acre field here in wheat, and I really wanted it grass. So, but if I was to do this by myself, and you can come all the way over here and get these individuals, like you can get wheat, because in real life, as Wisconsin farmer pointed out perfectly, your pallets are going to say wheat on them. They're going to say oats on them. They're going to say corn on them. And you're going to take each individual bags off this and throw it into the machine that you're seeding with, the seeder, the planter, whatever you need to do. So I'm used to doing that. This is how we used to get them delivered in real life. And they would say wheat on them. This says chicken feed, but it's wheat. So you'd put wheat seeds in there. Okay? But for this case, you click this, you buy this, but we're not going to buy it because we already own one. This is what they come in, little jugs of seed sauce. All right, so what I'm going to do, also, you can enter this by hitting your enter just like a vehicle. Okay? Bring up my F1 menu, and to drive it, all you have to do is start it, okay? Now, keep in mind, this takes fuel, okay? And it does have a wear and tear on it. So, you see how you can drive it forward, backwards. It only goes 3 miles an hour, and you can steer it. All right? So, let's shut this off for a second. We are going to run over here to our shed. Turn that off so it's not so annoying. We're going to get a pallet, or the remaining pallet of our seed sauce that we have from last time, the seed treatment. I even painted the JCB blue. That's funny. Just got thinking about it. Now, I have made 3 different batches of seed over the course of whatever that I used. That's all I've used in the seed. You can pick it up, but you're going to need super strength if you want to do it. You can't just pick it up. But look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 little jugs. That's all I've used. Whoa. All right, let's get this. Let's get this thing picked up. This little tele-truck is the bomb. All right, now, you're gonna, as you can see, I've got the vehicle volume turned up because I'm doing this for Russell. He likes it turned up. I turn it down when I'm playing by myself, and I just jam out the music. Now, it does not matter which side you put this on, but generally speaking, I put it on the side of all the levers and stuff like that. That's usually generally what I do. Okay. Now, you don't have to, as you can see, it only holds. You see how it's filling it automatically? See that? You don't have to enter the vehicle and fill it, although you can. It only holds 280, and it will go down automatically. It will fill it automatically, or you can enter it and hit fill, just like you would a trailer. See? That's it. Now she's full. I still have 180 liters of this. And that was from scratch. This thing is awesome for stacking round bales, this little tele-truck. And now we can collect the bales on the automatic baler. Disconnect that. I'll turn her around real quick because if I have to hook up to the baler. So hopefully we have enough time in this episode to get some mowing done so I can demonstrate that. All right. So now we're going to sprint our little high heels over here. Doesn't it sound like you're wearing high heels in this? Now, you can, as you can see, let me demonstrate this. You can put this to where it goes on the ground, and you pick it up with a telehandler, a skid steer, a front loader, anything off the ground. And it does go very well with the big bag maker, which I showed you guys last time. You take your telehandler, dump it in there, dump it in. It makes big bags of seeds for you. But what we're going to do. I'm just in a good mood tonight. It's great. It's Thursday night, and tomorrow is my brother and I. We are getting ready, set up for our new Let's Play, and I'm super excited to get going. Okay, so anyways, enough of that. You're going to enter it just like you do. You're going to turn it on. Turn on the F1. Now, just so you know, too, that the controls are reversed on this. So the backwards gas pedal or the brake will get you going forward. The gas will get you going backwards. So it is backwards. So what I am going to do is I am going to line this up in the silo. I'm going to cheat a little bit today. And as you can see, it's right there. Now, if you see Control and I. See that? Now, you want to have your automatic engine turned off, okay, on this, so that you can get out and it stays running. See how that works? Because if you have it where you get on and out and it shuts off like on easy mode, it won't work. It won't unload. You'll have to. It'll only store it, and it only stores like 500 seeds in there, so it's not very much. So now we're gonna get our seeds out of the silo. We're gonna bring our little Kubota over here. We're gonna dump it right in here. Okay. And it will make us seeds, and I will demonstrate that. So you got to come in here. Got to hit unload here, and even if you want it to unload onto the ground, you can hit unload here. Now, if you have the big bag maker, you can adjust this up and down, and it will fit into the seed, and you can directly put it right in there yourself. You don't have to do it. All right, so let me turn this back off, and with our fingers crossed, this will all work. Now, each seed that you put in here will give you a different multiplier. Okay, so if you dump wheat in here, it will give you a 2.75 multiplier. So for every 1,000 liters, okay, you're going to get 2,700 seeds from wheat. And it goes up and up and up, and the best one is soybeans. But we're going to use oats, and we're going to actually see how much we get from this. This thing holds 1,000, so it'll give you an idea of how this works. Okay, oats, 1,000 liters. And then we're going to let it fill, and we're going to check our seeds, and we're going to see how much we actually made from 1,000 liters. I promised you guys I was going to do this, so I'm going to do it. I don't got a lot going on the farm right now. I'm just going to be mowing this backfield here. Now, if you do this right, there's your trigger. Just go a little bit further so it doesn't do it. And off we go. Now look what's coming out. You'll see it in a minute. Takes a few seconds. Make sure that I'm doing this. Oh, might not work this way. Might not work where you can dump it into the silo. All right, so let's do this. There it goes. That's why. I had to hit stop overloading. Now, there we go. Now, dump out of here, and it's dumping right into my silo. Look at seeds. Okay, let's see how much we get here. There's 1,000 from the 1,000 that I made. This is the mod that I'm using for this is the silo where it tells you how much is in the silo. As you can see, I have 136 liters of straw in here. I have 85,000 liters left of hay. I have 18,000 liters of oats, grass. And look at, we're at 2,500 already. Just let her run for a minute. So that's double, right? That's over double. 3,000. Should be right around, 3,100 is what you get for oats. So if you put in 1,000, you're going to get 3,100 liters of seed. So let's do that again. Now, that seed maker, what you want to do is, see how it's running? And because I have my automatic engine turned off. All right. You want to make sure that you shut it off because it will take fuel. So this will give us 6,000, and then we'll get some mowing done. This will give you an idea of how it works. Now, you can take a front loader, a skid steer, a wheel loader, a front loader, anything that holds shovels, and you can load it right into here. And it will still work. So you can come over here with a wheel loader, for example, load it into the bucket, load it here. You can put it right on the ground. As you can see, I was doing it earlier. Bada bing, bada boom. Bob's your uncle. And I got to be careful saying that because Gutterball hates it. Gutterball's got me super, super excited for tomorrow. Got a little bit on the field. Look at right away. So I'm not going to do crazy amount of this because we don't need seed right now. But as you can see, if you kept 10,000 liters in here, you're going to get 30,000 liters of seed. We'll see what we end up with after you putting 2,000 in here. See how that? That's kind of neat, isn't it? But yeah, this the mod that it's a mod that shows me what's in my silo, so I can actually just walk up to it without having to go into it and look. So with 2,000, I've got almost. Well, I'm gonna have should be 6,000 something. It doesn't take long to run through the 1,000 liters. That's why I like to use that little Kubota. It's 1,000 liters at a time, and you can do it real simple. There you go. So with 2,000 liters of seed of oats, I made 6,200 seed, and they were free. No, they weren't really free. But as you can see, let's see how much is in here now. It holds 50. We've used 34.3, 68%, and we've made 6,000 liters of seed. So let's get this put away because I'm not going to make any more seed right now. So I figured at 34, 44, about 16 liters I used of the seed sauce to make 6,000 liters. So that 50 liters would probably make me about 25,000 liters of seed. So for $3,000 that you spent in the store for the seed sauce, you're making 25 to 30,000 liters of seed. Absolutely amazing. And you can bring a big trailer, so don't hesitate. You don't have to use the little one. I just use that for testing. You can use a 200,000 liter. Now it only holds 1,000 liters in here into this little thingy, so it is very small. So if you bring a big 200,000 liter trailer over, you're going to be sitting here a while as it unloads and as it makes the seeds. So, but you can do it. You can do it. I've done it. All right, so let me take this back down to the garage. We'll run up here and we'll grab our swather, and I'll go through that, and we'll mow some side fields, and then we'll bale it up if we got time, which we will. We'll have plenty of time. As you can see, I put the time back down to 2x. It just felt right. Like 10x, I may going like both kind of speeds, but I'm not going to play at 10x. It flies through too fast of the day. So as you guys noticed from the comments, I wanted to bring this up. So Wisconsin is my advisor for modern day farming, and he keeps me up to date with speeds, and he keeps me up to date with the things that I need to do. Okay. Listen to this thing when it gets about halfway. Here, it stops and then it goes again. It's almost like representing that someone is turning it on and off. This is also the Elk Mountain ranch set, the garage and the house, but they put this in this map. It's great. It's fantastic. But anyway, so I got to give a huge shout out to Wisconsin. So he said that his seeder at 5 miles an hour, which he said that he doesn't want to go much faster than 5 miles an hour because then you don't get an even amount of seed preparation. It puts it uneven, bounces around too much, blah, blah, blah. So he generally seeds, which he's got pretty close to the same size seeder as this. 15 foot, I think he said, which is 15 or so. I have to reread the comments. But it's pretty close to this because this is only 5.2 meters. And I have seeds in here already. He said at 5 miles an hour, he can do 5 acres an hour. So the 7-acre field would have taken us just about an hour and a half, and that's with putting seeds in. Now, I'm using a silo system, so it's a little bit different, a little bit more easier. I don't think it's very realistic, but I'm going to use it for this Let's Play. The only reason I'm using it for this Let's Play, as I clear my throat, is because the fields are so big. I'm going to need bulk amounts of seed. But realistically, your pallets would be stacked in a shed like this. You'd pull up to it. You'd open up the bags. You'd dump them in. This is a really quite small seeder. It really is. It is only 5.2 meters, which is about 15 meters, 16 meters, or yeah, 16 feet, 15, 16. I got that all backwards. Hang on. Blah, 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 blah. Let me get that started over. 5.2 meters is pretty close to 15, 16, 17 feet wide. So this is about the size seeder he has. So 5 acres an hour at 5 miles an hour. And so to do that field over here, which was about 15, 16 acres, this one is, it's going to show 193. There, see, it shows like 7.6 here, and then when I get out here, it shows like 72. It's weird. When I mowed it, it said that I had harvested like 15 and a half acres. So according to the speeds that Wisconsin has given us, this is supposed to take us 3 hours, real time, to do this. With that size seeder. So we have to keep that in mind. So in 2x speed, it'd be about 6 hours in game, which is about realistic. Let's face it. Let's play as close to we can realism. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, mow. I get busy teaching and I love it. I love videos like this. So as you can see, this AGI pack is amazing. You can make seed with it. And then if you download, you go down to downloadable content right here. And if you come down here and you get, where is she? Oh, right here. The LSFM Big Bag Pack. You can dump the seeds in this thing. Boom. Dump the seeds right in there, and you can make big bags out of it. You get the big bag lifter. That, by the way, is only for front loaders. And you can buy bags. Now, these are pretty cheap. $2,800 for 2,000 liters. That's pretty cheap seed or fertilizer. Lime, same way. Pig food, road salt, seeds. I think I'll put it, because I haven't modified this, so I may put a link in the description. If not, you can go over to Farmer Klein's channel. He already has a link in the description for this. But this thing goes well with that because you can set your silo right up to dump right into this if you wanted. And it will dump the seeds in there. This thing holds 8,000 liters of seed, and it will make big bags worth 2,000 each. So it'll make you 4 big bags for every 2,000 liters that you have. There's a little dial on the front that tells you how much is in each one. You can move this around, but you have to use a telehandler to do it. And if you're going to use a front loader, it doesn't reach. Even with the 7-meter front loader, it doesn't reach. So my suggestion is a telehandler or a wheel loader to load it if you want to load it by hand. If not, put the silo right into it, like I showed you guys. But as you can see, we can put it right into the silo. We have 6,200 liters of seed with 2,000. That was it. So off camera, I'll make a bunch of seed up, and then all we'll have to do is come here, and we are making fertilizer from our manure. So realistically, now we have seed and fertilizer. And what I'm going to do is when we do our crops, I'm going to put like 50,000 liters of harvest in here for seeds and seeds alone. Then I'm going to sell the rest. So see how we still have 17,000 liters of seed? So that's quite a few. It's quite a bit. It's about 40,000 liters of seed. You know, I want to take a few minutes and thank you all for the wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous comments you guys have been leaving. It's great that you guys are engaged, invited, involved, and enrolled, and everything else. All right, so get this started. This is the new swather. Let me get pulled out so I can show you. Oh, I'm on the... There we go. I hit the wall. All right, so shut this down real quick here. This is your mower conditioner. Now, the key is when you go in to buy it, you're going to start right off, and you're going to go under the tractors, and you're going to go under mowers. And here, you can purchase it for $100,000. You can get this in case. So, Mr. Ranger can get this in his favorite case that he likes. You can get it in Challenger, which is what I am running it under. You can get the Heston. Get the Massey. So it gives you several choices. And right back to case. So I went with this one. You can get different wheels on it. Continental thing. I just went with the Lizard. You can get, when you get different wheels, you can, where is it? The one that changes it. There it is. See? It's pretty cool. You get GPS and then, of course, the license plate. Now, once you buy this, $100,000, and no matter what options you pick, it'll always be $100,000. Now, you come down here and you go under mowers, which is the trailer icon. Mowers. You're going to come over here all the way to the end. All right, so it comes with two different mowers. This one here, the 5200 30-footer, which is good size. It's a harvester header. But what this will do is only mow grass. That's it. It will leave a giant swath behind it. But keep in mind, this is 30 foot. So realistically, if you have a small farm, small area, to get like in between, if you got like a lot of hedges and you have like gates, like on Calmsden or some of the European maps, this you want to be careful using because this is huge. Once it's connected, there is no trailer to it. I have not tried to hook it up on our trailer. It may or may not have a trailer. I don't know. But if you use this, just be careful of getting it in and out of small fields. Now, I will do some research, and if it comes with a trailer, which let me check real quick, just so I don't put my foot in my mouth. No, that's not. There's no mod trailers here. Okay, because at first I thought, well, maybe it came with one. Now, I am going to do some experimenting off camera and see if that header will fit on one of these trailers. It may or may not. If it does, then I will correct it later. Because I'm thinking it may fit like on that one. Or the N40B, which is what I was, nope, the BX, which is what I was using on Maypole Farms. This will fit a 30-foot trailer. It'll fit an 8.5 meter header, which is pretty close to 30 foot. So I'm assuming you probably could put it on here, but I have not tested that, so I'm not going to try. All right. So where was I? Okay. Now you're going to go back under mowers. All right, mowers. So you got one option. Now, this header will only cut grass, and that's it. Case, Adco, Massey, Challenger, Heston, Adco. Now, this working speed is a mod that I have where I can adjust. Remember how I told you guys this is the best way to adjust your speed if you want to play realism? You can adjust it all the way down to realistic speeds. I probably, with this header, I probably would go about there with that. Don't ask me in real life how fast this goes. I'm sure that Wisconsin will chime in and he'll let us all know what speeds this probably mows at. All right, and the second mower that comes with is the Razor Bar 16-foot. It's pretty small. It's about 5-point-something meters wide. Twin max and conditioner. Now, this one is the one I'm using now. Comes in two parts. All right, it comes with the mower and the conditioner. The conditioner is put on there, and if you mow with it, it will make hay. It'll just, you mow with it, and it automatically makes hay. Boom. If you take the conditioner off and disconnect it, it will make just grass, and then you can do bale. So you got basically a tedder in one. When you disconnect it, this is what it does. See how it says Challenger Twin Max Conditioner. Now, a little disclaimer. Be sure you remember which way this is put because it will only connect one way. Now, let me show you the best way to do this. This is from me monkeying around with it. Okay, you get yourself in a shed. Okay, see how now we're connected. Now, if you look up at the little icon in the left-hand corner with our front implements attached, now we have two of them. Okay, they're automatically connected. Now, to disconnect this, if you go to this one, it will disconnect the mower and everything, so you can just drive around with it. Okay? See, that works? No, I was wrong. Whoops. All right. If you go to this one, it just disconnects everything. Everything stays hooked up. My fault. Let me correct that. Now, going to go to this one and it will disconnect it. Now, the best way they say is go to the second one in, lower it down, and then move to the front one, disconnect it. Now, the reason I do this inside the shed, there's only one way to hook up to this, and that's backwards. Okay, so you got to back over it and then go forward. Now you're free to pull out. It's disconnected. All right, that's the only way to get that part off, because even with the header raised up, it will still hit it. So what I always do, the best way to do it, pull it, back it into the shed or wherever you want it. Okay, disconnect it, pull out front way. When you're ready to use it again, you're going to back over straight over it and then pull forward, and it will give you the connect icon. Okay, that's the only disclaimer that I have. It's kind of neat that you can actually just unhook this, because it's super realistic. This machine is realistic. It actually works in real life. This is what they have. It does have a trailer hitch on it, so technically you can carry a trailer, or you can put a baler on the back of it. As long as it has a pin hitch, you can put a baler on it. So because now that I've got that disconnected, now I can mow, and it'll just mow grass. This thing turns on a dime. With that conditioner hooked up, you'll make hay. Without it, you'll make grass. Okay? So then just lower it like normal, turn it on, and away we go. And it's swathing it for me. So now all I got to do is bale it. All right, so we're going to go right around the corner here. Get right out on our field. Then I just come along with my fast baler, and I can bale and wrap this right up into silage bales. Bada boom. Realest guy in the room. Now, you guys ready for a trivia? Trivia, trivia, trivia. Trivia, trivia, trivia. All right, so here is the trivia question of the day. Does New Holland make a swather mower? Does New Holland, because remember I told you guys all our trivia is going to center around New Holland. So does New Holland make a swather mower? Ready and go. A do 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 do. Do 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 do. And your final answer. Perfect. Because if they do, that's great. I'm still not going to get it on this map. I just wanted to test people to see if they can look it up, if they know ahead of time. I can always tell the people who look it up, who Google it first. Because some of the answers that some of the questions that I asked are specific, that I know the answer if you look it up. Because if you Google it, or if you Bing it, or whatever you use for your Internet Explorer, your web browser, whatever you use, I've already looked up the answer, so I already get that specific answer. So if somebody gives me a specific answer and I know they looked it up, I know for a fact that you've done it. So you can't fool me. You can't. You can't. Now this is just our grass thing here. It's great for some extra grass, but it's not designed for any kind of major grass consumption. It's not. I'm just doing this basically to test our map, or our mod. We're on the map. And yes, one of our family members commented, I wish there was more 16x maps out. I do too. Right now there's only 2. This is an 8 kilometer by 8 kilometer map, which makes it 16x. I wish there was more as well. I think a lot of people steer clear of them because it is really quite the endeavor to play on a 16x map. Perfect for multiplayer. Like right now, I have store deliveries set up at the house here, at the farm, because I don't. Can you imagine driving to the store every 5 seconds? Now, get to the end. whip around, and we're going back the other way. This thing turns on a dime and gives you 7 cents change. It's great. I saw this jumped in the mod hub. I was like, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I'll tell you, I can't wait. Make sure when we get started on our Let's Play for our Two Brothers Let's Play, continue to leave Mr. Gutterball his comments. He loves them. I love them. I love seeing them. He loves feeling engaged. He's come so far. I'm absolutely so proud of him. From a guy that barely talked in the beginning to a guy that now is engaging on camera. You know, be great. I think he's just going to make a great partner, because him and I are in this for the long haul. We are going to be making videos together for a while. I also will be bringing back Multiplayer Friday. I told you guys that already. And I'm thinking, I'm going to talk more with Gutterball, but I'm thinking next Friday, because tomorrow I'm already set up with Gutterball. But I'm really, really thinking next Friday, everyone. Multiplayer Friday. I do need 2 more people right now, because we have the 6 that are obligated. We have CC, Mr. Canadian Crusher himself. He will be playing part-time because he's busy at work. He'll be hit and miss. We have Gutterball, of course. We'll have Ranger, of course. We'll have Farmer Z, and we'll have myself. But we need 2 or 3 people to want to join. It is not for any console, so don't ask. It is PC only right now, and then eventually we'll do cross-platform. I don't at this point want any other YouTubers on the video with me other than Farmer Z, because it can cause an issue with content being released and this. So right now it's going to be strictly normal players and myself, unless your name is Farmer Z, then you get specialized treatment, because he's earned that. Been an OG. If you look at Fury's logo, Farmer Z's the one that made it. So when you see my little bowl, my red bowl there, that's Farmer Z that made that. And he's constantly tweaking it. He's probably one of the best farm builders I've ever seen out there. I mean, if you get a chance, check out his Hastings, North Dakota mega farm, he calls it. It's a $10 or $15 million farm. It's got 2,000 cows. It's got 2,500 pigs. It's got a ridiculous amount of animals on it. Oops, I missed the spot. Missed the spot. There. Don't need to be driving with that down. Now, if you have the, like I said, if you have the conditioner hooked up, all of these swaths would be hay already. This is actually a perfect machine if you want to use a fermenting silo. The American pack, I do believe. Because you can make up silage. Oh my gosh, my brain stopped. You can make up silage with hay, straw, or chaff. So you could make hay right off this, put it in there. Then you put one load in your fermenting silo, and you got one load for your cows in your regular silo. And you would be making TMR just like that. So this little machine here is really, really set up for fermenting silos and that sort of thing. Because technically you could put a very small loading wagon behind this, and you could be picking up at the same time. It's kind of neat, actually. I don't know how much I'm going to get off this. Now, granted, the round bales that I'll be using will be smaller. They'll only be like 125 or 150, I think it is. So they're only going to be like 3,500 bales. But I like the round bales better because I can pick up 24 of them at a time with that autoloader wagon. Self-loader, whatever you call it. So if it's 3,500, as I yawn, it's not too late for me. It's 12:13, but it's been a long day. I've been working out in the barn all day, and I'm building shelves in my barn, which is great because, you know, I should have just bought steel shelves, but you know how Fury is. He likes to test himself all the time. And I thought, hey, I can make them stronger than steel, and I can make them cheaper. Guess what? They're probably not going to be cheaper when I'm done. It probably would have been just as easy to go to the local Lowe's or Home Depot, buy them, have them delivered. It would have been easier. But no. Fury decided to load up his pickup truck and down, buy a bunch of 2x4s, 2x6s, and decided he wanted to build his own. So, you know, that's what I've been doing all day. It was absolutely gorgeous here. It was about 70 degrees all day. Up here in upstate New York, it was about 70 degrees. Slight chance of rain, but it didn't rain at all. And I just was able to work out there. It was really breezy. So it's borderline like hoodie weather. But Fury don't know what a hoodie is. I don't wear one of them till snow flies. But thank you guys. Wow, that was a weird noise my dog just made. It scared the living crap out of me. Anyways, that scared me. He was getting up on the couch, as he always tries to cheat and do, and he made this weird meow noise. I jumped a mile. But thank you guys for the comments. You know, it means a lot to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to Gutterball. It means a lot to both of us when you comment. Challenge yourself once again, like I said, to try to get the view duration as high as you can. That's what I'm excited for. Is we're starting to creep up into, you know, almost the whole video being watched. And, you know, to me, I personally would rather, look at that, watch this. Okay, oh, can I do it? Oh, I missed one spot. I thought maybe I could do it. To me, it means more to only have a few people watching it, but watch the whole thing, rather than, you know, 10 people watching it and only have, you know, 10 minutes of the video to be watched. All right, so, whoops, I got a little bit here. Ooh, I almost forgot. We grab our fast baler. I got the Neverland fast baler. This thing, watch this, right? If you go long enough and you zip it around like this, you can go on a dime. What I do is I can let my tires get past where I mow and then whip her around like this. This is one of the greatest mowers ever made. There, just like that. Now, because this is all going to be silage bales, I will hook back up to the swather, or the conditioner, I'm sorry. Maybe not right now, because I'm going to be mowing that, trying to get a few more bales out of it. But we'll show you how it hooks up. You back over this straight. There you go. And we're hooked back up. And there she is. She's hooked up. See underneath there? Let's see if I can get this quiet now. See that? Nice. Nice. Now we'll get on our New Holland, which is still the big boy, T7. I got rid of the other one because I had to buy some equipment. I missed my T6. Look up to our fast baler. We got about 20 minutes, guys and gals. This is a sell point modded by me. You can sell everything under the sun there, except for I have to edit it. We won't take water right now, because what I want to do is a role play series where I put that down to, like, for example, the animal dealer. I want to put this thing down at the animal dealer. This is a mod that I make, so please don't ask for a link. All it is just a basic sell point. I took one that somebody else made, which is another reason that I'm not releasing it, because it's technically somebody else's mod. So I've always got a firm believer that I don't mind modifying mods for my personal use. It can go out in a video, but I will not release a link to it because out of respect for them. I respect our modders out there, as Grizzly says. We got to respect our modders. Somebody else made this model. I just took it and I edited it to work the way I wanted to. I added a little bit of like ground space here so that it looks like you want to look like you're driving up. I may change it to dirt instead of that. And I edited what it took in here to sell. The only thing I have to get back in here is I have to get, I want to put water in here, because what I want to do is one of these Let's Plays that we do it. I want to stick this down at the animal dealer and take straw and hay and silage and water down to the animal dealer and sell it, and because they would be buying it because they buy and sell animals. So that's what I want to do. So it's in the works. So please don't ask me for a link for this, because I will not release it, because technically it is somebody else's mod, and that's only fair. It's just an edit of my part of a few things here and there. All right, so let's unfold this. Now, I've got this realistic speeds. I'm going to bail at about 5 to 6 miles an hour. Oh, I done itch in my nose. Look at itch in my nose. Why am I going 7 miles an hour? Okay. I gotta change that. There. Let's go 4 for now. There we go. There we go. There. I'll try that. See if the baler can keep up with me. I don't know why it went 11. I thought when I bought it, I changed speed on it. This is why I love this fast baler. Turn on. Nope, it's already on. Good. Get around this corner. Now, these are tiny little bales. They're only 3,500 a piece. So with this baler, you don't want to go crazy fast with it, or you won't be able to keep up. So what it does is it loads it, and while it's wrapping it, it's got a separate chamber in it, and it will start going in. So if you go too fast with it, see how it's loading it, but then it's still picking it up. It's got like a pre-chamber and then a secondary chamber, and then it fills it, and then it'll start filling the next bale. So right around 5 to 6 miles an hour, guys. Please don't go crazy with it, or you'll be like, Fury, this doesn't work. This is the Viacon Fast Baler. You can find this on the in-game mod hub. I'm not going to put a link because you guys already know by now. After we're almost a year into this Fs22, you guys know how to get on the mod hub. That sort of thing. You guys know how. So if I say something's on the in-game mod hub, you guys should know by now how to do it. That's 7,000 liters of silage. Then straight across is our, that's our auto load baler. So the reason I like this is because everybody and their brother uses a square baler for one reason and one reason only. Because you can keep going. You don't have to stop. Now, if you get this Viacon fast baler, now, it is $100,000. It is expensive. Or $110,000, I think it is. I don't know the exact number, but it's in the $100,000 range. It is expensive, but you get the same thing that you get from the option to just keep going in a square baler, except you have it in a round baler. The advantages to using a round baler is they are easier to handle with any kind of bale fork or pallet fork or anything else, and you already have in-game an autoloader that just can hold 24 bales. You don't even need to download a new mod. Just get this mod right here and you're ready to go. And as you can see, it's got a pretty wide pickup on it, so it actually picks up quite a bit. Because here's why. When you're doing silage bales and they're wrapped, you don't want to poke them with a bale fork or pallet fork or anything like that, because the whole idea of the wrap is so they ferment. We are going to go backwards. That was a really sharp corner. Just goes to show you the angle that you can take with that baler or that mower. There. Let's get around the corner here. I have to adjust the speed on this. The mod that allows me to pick the speed of the implement is called the Work Adjust mod. That is also on the in-game mod hub. I would say probably about 85 to 90% of my mods are from the in-game mod hub. There have been some really good ones this year. So, as you can see, we are getting, like, not a crazy yield, but on the same token, decent yield off this field, or off this little like land here. Look at that. It just, this, if you keep it right around 5 to 6, yes, it's slow. And I understand that many of you want to see, like, people baling at, like, 30 miles an hour and stuff, but realistically, you don't bale fast. You don't bale fast. You don't do anything in farming fast. You don't harvest fast. You don't pick up bales fast, and nothing's fast. Everything takes time. All right, so we will wrap this up right here so I can say my goodbyes. Took that off, and we got, how many bales did we do? 7 times 3,500. That's 22,000, 23,000. More than that. It's probably 24,000, but that's a lot. That's a lot already, just off this grass field here. Shut this down. And then these take, right now it's 0. But they take about an in-game day to 2 in-game days, even at 28-day months. Literally, like those square ones, I moved those over by the manure pile yesterday in-game. So in one game, I've already got one in-game day. I've already got 1 bale ready to go as silage. But these here, and then you can come up once they're silage, you can hit unwrap. Then you can use your forks on them and stuff. That's the cool thing. That's what they did awesomely. You can just come up, hit unwrap, and it turns it into just a square bale of silage. And you can throw that, or round bale or silage. So let's get this wrapped up here. So ready, Freddy? Ready? Please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video, because I'm all over the place. And be sure to like and enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. Please, please, please answer the trivia and stay tuned. Friday's coming. And I'm excited because Friday is our setup day. Saturday's our recording. Monday, I will drop that video, and you guys are going to be amazed. It's going to be great. And as soon as that timer flips over, we will say our final goodbyes, and I'll see you guys in about 2 or 3, 4 in-game days, depending on how much I want to play. Now, remember that there we go. Because it's 3 o'clock. It's perfect timing. Be sure to be sure. Understand that now I'm recording this on Thursday. I'll have Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday to play. 3 days of playing by myself on my own, just to get the time go. So it'll probably be, knowing my luck, 2 or 3 days ahead of where we're at. We're still in the month of September, but we're flying along. And if we don't got a lot going on, I may just fast forward through a day, depending on where we're at. But I usually find something to do, whether it's making seed, something to do. But anyways, guys, love you all, and I will catch you all back here in a few days. And watch our multiplayer. It's going to be epic. All right, guys, have a good one.